cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. Got the quick completion. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these.
There he goes. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game?
Just plowing ahead. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
This defense is going to have to do a better job slowing down the run. We've seen twice now on this opening drive. This guy break one. And so this defense has to do a better job at the point of attack, and their D coordinator probably is already thinking to himself, well, I have to get another guy in the box to slow this guy down.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And the Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20.
And, man, the big fella. Well, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Running back searching for a hole. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18. Guys, let's take a minute here and look big picture for Tennessee. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within the conference, Jesse, but a lot of meat still left on the schedule.
Yeah, and remember, conference championships mean a lot because the way the college football playoff is set up, if you're winning your conference championship, you're probably in the playoff discussion. So they've got a lot of games ahead. They're in that prime spot right now inside their conference. They've got to keep playing well.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. First down and more. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, first and goal. And the Vols, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Volunteer! Offense bringing in the big boys, heavy personnel. He'll try the left side. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. The Vols can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To the ground with the back. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, you can see why Rocky Top is so excited about this guy. He's a home run waiting to happen. Not only can he run you over, but he can run around you too. This is an offense that doesn't only have to throw the football to win games. They can run it and they can get explosive plays because of this guy's speed and skill set.
Now on first down from the 28. Making side adjustments here. They'll try the outside to the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Trying to surprise him with the pass. Dances away to buy time. Look out, he's got room. They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36. The Volunteers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. He'll pull it on the read. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Volunteers looking to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down. Still going. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And they are showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12.
And right there you see the key to this football team's success. Not just offensively, they rip off explosive plays. That's why they've been winning games here as of late. They can get chunks at a time. They've got playmakers all over the field.
And he's loose and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown ball! Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB. some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Makes the grab. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Fast completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They go to the ground. Running into the open space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Pass to sticks him still on his feet. An explosive play in the running game as he's gotten the first down.
And with that run, he goes over 100 yards. We knew coming into this game tonight they wanted to force-feed him the football. They knew to win the game, they were going to have to establish the running game and be the more physical team in the trenches. You turn around and give this guy the ball, good things generally happen, and we've seen that over the course of this game.
They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Under fire. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He got it! They will score! Touchdown, Tennessee! Great place to start for this offense. The give to the back. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Fouls and runs through another one. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. They'll try to get it in with the run. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He had a whole host of defenders he had to dodge in the backfield. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Volunteers! And they take it in for 6. This offense has it with really good field position. They want to run it left here. Spins away from the defense. He's guided out of bounds at the 12-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll go right back to the run. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown ball! And the stomping has commenced. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Quick completion on the out.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, to give, looking for room. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Vols are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space.
They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. They'll be stopped, but not before. They'll start this drive going to the air. The screen, he can go. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Quick strike complete. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
Chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. The give to the tailback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be fourth down after the rare drop from this dude. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Pulls and fires complete. Down to the 26-yard line where the tackle is made. Pickup of 5 and a first down. And the Volunteers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards. Stopped at the 23. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. He might want another play. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. Bought a little time, lets it go. And his throw is incomplete.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down at the 12. Lost a throw on 1st down. Quarterback extends the play. They keep him out of the end zone. He's run out of bounds at the 5. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air on 2nd down. They're working that left side. Touchdown, Tennessee! And so here is the Tennessee offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Oh, he's got some space. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course. This team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Makes the grab. Touchdown, Volunteer! And the punishment has been... The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
And you will always remember.
They get the W, and with that